Welcome to the impulse momentum experiment. The purpose of this experiment is to verify the impulse momentum equations and to establish the relationship between discharge, Q, and the force of the hydraulic jet, F, imparted on the plate. This view is showing the hemispherical plate. We are now turning on the jet, and the 1.2 pound weight has been moved 1.5 inches from its initial position. Once that is done, the flow is adjusted so that the balance beam is level. At this point, we would then measure the flow that it takes to balance that 1.2 pound weight that is 1.5 inches from its initial position. The way that we will measure this flow is the same as the way we measured in other experiments, where we would, again, measure the time it takes to collect 15 or 30 pounds of water. The next reading would be when you move the 1.2 pound weight to the distance of 3 inches from its initial position. And then you would again measure the flow and do this until our 1.2 pound weight is at 9. Then we adjust the flow so our balance beam is equal. And then we would again measure the flow as we did in the other experiments. This is an example of the hemispherical plate. And this is what the flat plate would look like. We would then swap out the hemispherical plate with the flat plate and repeat the procedure.
Q, flow. To do that, the first thing we're going to do is tear the machine. So what we're going to do is lift down the lever, allow the reservoir to fill so that it's teared, and then once we reach an equilibrium position, we'll start counting, we'll start taking the time to now record how long it takes to fill 30 pounds of water. Then that 30 pounds will be converted into a flow, Q, as a volume per unit time. So now we're filling the reservoir. It's teared. And now we record the time that it would take to fill 30 pounds worth of fluid.